Hey guys, welcome back to the EA Sports FC 25 Chesterfield Career Mode. We are in the middle of February right now. We're heading towards the end of the season. I'm very excited about that because we're still in on some of the competition that we are. Looking at the Premier League right now, we are only, 6 points away from Spurs, 1 point away from getting top four. So, I think in terms of how we've been performing in the league has been very, very promising. So I'm really looking forward to that. In terms of Europa League, again, in the last episode, we found out that we set a first in terms of the league phase, which means we're going directly to the round of 16. I know we don't really have the greatest of squad depth. I'm very happy that we have to, we were able to get away from the qualification round or the playoffs, people would call it. And yeah, right now we're in round 16, but this time we're playing against Spartas. I think that is. Oh wait, no wait. Okay, I kept thinking it's a Turkish team, but it's more of a Prague team. So it looks like. So yeah, it looks like we are playing against Sparta Prague, which is good news to be honest. I don't think they're particularly that strong. I feel like we were able to go through it based on the squad we have, especially for this young player here, Tom Bischoff. We signed him from Juventus in the transfer deadline day, scoring his first goal for us right there against Manchester United. 3 goals, I mean, 3 games, one goal. I mean, 1 goal in 3 games for him. Absolutely amazing. Here comes Bischoff again, looking for that overlapping run by Hayes, and he smashed that one in off the post to make it 3-0 against the almighty Manchester United. We beat them once early in the season, first game of the season, I believe. So 4-0, and right now it's 3-0 at the moment. Manchester United are in a shamble. I think even in the league or in the game, it shows how bad they are, even though they score a goal, Joshua Xerxes, with that goal over there. But I think in general, even in the game, even in career mode, the algorithm just says Manchester United are certainly not a good team, so that's why they're nowhere to be seen in the top 10 position. Xerxes also scored another one, 3-2, makes the game a little bit more interesting. We're at a very important part of the season right now. We just gotta make sure we need to find consistency. We're able to find that actually, but what a great ball by I think that was by whoever that was. But Samuel Martin scores the winner 4-2 with 2 more minutes to go. And what a way to kick things off with this episode. Beating Manchester United. I'm sure this will be the last time for us to see them. And right here, second game, we got the FA Cup against Sheffield Wednesday. Wow. Damn. I mean, the last time I heard Sheffield Wednesday was when they beat Arsenal 20 odd years ago, something like that. But in this game, it looks like they are seemingly beating us. They scored a very good goal, 1-0. And in the second half over here, we still need to find a little bit more consistency. Good block by, I think it was Connor Bradley who started this game. Here comes Samuel Martin on the right, and we are in off the counter attack, and that is Samuel Martin again down on the right, finding Cameron Archer. Good turn, great touch. Never in doubt with that finish. He scored, finding an equalizer, 1-1 with about 30 more minutes to go. And here comes Chesterfield again. Connor Bradley winning that duel, and that's a great ball. And we're just playing 1-2 football here. Samuel Martin down on the right. He is certainly good enough to go by himself, and look at that ball control. Nobody can stop them with about 20 more minutes to go. Samuel Martin seemingly sent us through to the next round of the FA Cup, but no, hold on. We are still in a bit of a shamble, but what a great strike by McNeil. I think he used to play for Manchester United Academy back in the days, but finding a permanent move elsewhere. 2-2. And I thought, oh no, are we going to choke this FA Cup? But it doesn't look like it's going to be the case here. Here comes Cameron Archer finding Samuel Martin. Oh my god, you got to love this kickoff glitch. Remember there's a kickoff glitch years ago, like FIFA 15, 16, where you just kind of L1 pass back and I just boot the ball up forward and you just score instantly. That was the days of a kickoff glitch. But it looks like in this career mode, you do have a kickoff glitch. It just looks very easy to score goals after after your own kickoff. But yeah, looking at the youth academy over here, Arthur Cook looks really good. You know, with that potential range of 84 to 94, 17-year-old can certainly be called up to the first team very soon, especially for next season. We're able to probably send him out on loan, but we got some really young and up and coming young players coming to the team. As you can see, if players with the potential tag lower than 90, they're usually being axed. Such a hard way to say it, but that's exactly what I mean. But in terms of Europa League, we got you know what, I really do think we genuinely have the chance based on what we see there. And right now we got spotted Prague for the first game, and guess what? 2 minutes in, we are in action. Williamson finding Inyoni. He is through one-on-one with the goalkeeper. Great strike, great goal. I'm very surprised that he's still in about high 70 rated. He should be at least 82, 83 based on the way how he played. And yeah, honestly, am I looking to sell him? I don't know. If he keeps bugging me about playing time, I might as well do so, because I don't want to keep a player that keeps nagging even though he plays a lot of minutes. And here comes another great goal. Look at that. Just a great ball through to Samuel Martin. Just sets that one up to Williamson. I don't really care if you guys call me, sweaty, yada yada. I really do believe we have the chance to win this competition, so we just gotta do whatever means that we can in order to secure a win. 3-0. Tom Bischoff, the magician, the orchestrator, great pass. And that is going to be 3-0 already. Holy cow. Samuel Martin, take a bow. You know what? I'm just gonna put it out there. Samuel Martin can potentially taking that number 10 jersey. Tigerland, as we all know, who the part of the club in the last episode, was previously wearing number 10. I think Samuel Martin deserves to wear that. He's certainly good enough to do so. Currently wearing number 19, not a bad number, but I feel like if somebody has to wear that number 10 shirt, has to be Samuel Martin. I know number 10 shirt usually it's affiliated to a midfielder, central attacking midfielder, ironically. But I think for the sake of his development, for the sake of rewarding him, I think he deserves to wear number 10 next season. So we will see. But here comes a counterattack. Look at that, Austin Hayes. We got to give him a better number than 38. He is so good. And I'm very glad that, I recall him. I'm very glad that I was able to use my academy players. We have, was it Ferreira? Not Pereira. Pereira? Morera, actually. Morera and also Candle. Both of them, they're good, but in terms of like really grasping the true meaning of Youth Academy career mode, I think we got to make those sacrifices by selling those two players in order to integrate some of the youth players, and that's exactly what we did. And I'm very happy I made that because, without them, there wouldn't be a much more exciting career mode than currently we're playing. And here comes Austin Hayes again. Oh my lord. What a player. Has to be 80 rated by the end of this season. He is going to develop fast. And nobody's going to stop him at this point. You got to remember his name. He is such a great player. And right now, 2-1 up against Spurs. Last season, we certainly struggled against them, but this year, it's another story. Look at Samuel Martin again. Once I talk about giving him the number 10 shirt, he just keeps proving me right. Why I should be giving that number 10 shirt. Number 19 should be given to somebody else. But I think as of right now, he definitely deserves to wear that shirt. 3-1 is the final score at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. And right now for the second leg, as you can see, I made tons of rotation. Got to make sure my teams are ready for the final couple months of the season by keeping them fit, keeping them injury free. So I made tons of changes. Doesn't matter what the result's going to be, as long as nobody gets an injury. That's all that matters to us. We even played the backup goalkeeper for this game. He doesn't even play a lot. This is arguably his third game of the season, which is pretty funny. But yeah, we conceded the first goal quite early on, but Williamson just kind of, shut the haters' mouth right there with the goal. Great finish right there. I mean, again, he was quite quiet at one point. But right now, he's finally finding a shooting boot. I'm very happy for him. And LaCroix puts the ball through, but that strike, you know what? Williamson, his left foot reminds me of Van Persie. I mean, great player back in his days, lethal left foot. I think that's exactly what we were witnessing right now. But that's another great ball to Cameron Archer. Great finish with the half volley. We just intercepted the opposition player over there, and Cameron Archer with the goal, 3-1. And I thought, you know what, we are gonna get a draw based on the play that we played. But at the end of the day, it doesn't look like that going to be the case. But Samuel Martin with a very cheeky finish, 45-degree to the goalpost, and just chips it over the goalkeeper to make it 4-1, 8-1 in aggregate score. Sparta Prague, I'm sorry, you got to get out of here. And this time, FA Cup, we have been drawn against Coventry City. I will say it's a very generous draw. We could have easily gotten Man City or Liverpool, but we still have a little bit of a hope left in terms of getting to the final, playing at the Wembley Stadium. And right there, Ignoni scores the first goal. 5 minutes in, it's 1-0. And here comes Conference City, and that's a great play by Mason Clark to make a 1-1 with tons of time to play. And yeah, I really do hope we still keep a clean sheet, especially in this occasion. But Yoni, what a player! Receiving the ball, turn, and ready to shoot, and he did exactly just that. And here comes another attack. Samuel Martin sets it up to the middle to Bishov, scoring another goal for us, even though he doesn't score a lot of goals, which is totally fine. But in terms of on and off the pitch contribution, assist, and everything, he has been phenomenal for us, potentially better than Tiger Land. Who, you know what, who do I think? Do I think Tiger Land has a higher ceiling than Tom Bishov? I wouldn't be surprised, but we will see in terms of how Bishop is going to develop over the years. But Bergquist, what a goal that was with his left foot. And we're still in the game. Gregory House is the back off to the middle to Bishop. Good finish. And it's 5-1 with about 22 minutes to play. Game is seemingly over. But again, I can't be asked with that goal over there. Sometimes I press the button to clear it, but the game just wouldn't register it. In the end, 5-2. I would rather see a scoreline of a 5-1 over a 5-2. But we're through to the semifinal of the FA Cup. We're one step, two more matches to get the FA Cup trophy. And right now, going back to the league here, we got Watford in 30 minutes in. Cameron Archer, I think it's probably one of the best backup striker we have at the moment, just scoring tons of goals. And here's Hayes again. Oh my god, what a player he is. Just, you know what, he every time it comes on, play on the left side, middle, right side, very good. Look at him. Look at him strive. I mean, one of the best academy players that I ever used. I'm not even kidding. Just literally the first season. Send him out on loan for a couple of seasons, comes back out to be one of the top leading prospects, if not a world-class prospect in my eye. And right there, unfortunately, we just have to concede, right? We just really have to concede. Bergquist sets it back up to the middle. Williamson, scrappy goal to score. But I really don't care. Williamson on the score sheet again, doing the James Madison, what do you call it? Dart celebration. 4-1 is the final score, and that is pretty much it for today's episode. Hope you guys enjoy it. But we'll look at the table here. 1 point away from sitting at first. We're getting closer, guys. We're 9 games away from finishing this season. But more importantly, I think we have a genuine chance to win the title. I'm not even kidding. Look at look at Brighton sitting at 6, only 3 points away from us. So this is an officially a 6 horse race right now, and I can't wait what's gonna happen in the next, couple of games or so. So that is it. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like this video, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys in a bit.